right, so s- sorry, I have to repeat myself. Since you came and you told us right away what happened and you're apologetic about it and you realize that something happened and it was a technical error that you can't really, fix. Basically, King, he realized that his body cam stopped while he was arresting Fode, but it said that King go or god darn.
All right, so I'll explain it. I'll explain it better. So, King, basically, I have my laptop, NRP. I have my phone. So my laptop, I have it always on Twitch to make sure nothing goes wrong, like it turns off or anything like that. Because 99% of the time, it does give me um, it gives me a notification on my phone that it's stopped, but this time it didn't. Um, so I body cam the whole PD1, PD2. Then I went to stop my body cam. Went on Discord on my phone and to post the PD2, everything like that. I put my body cam on. I went on the driving test. Um, yeah. So I did the driving test with Victoria and the recruits and everything. Yeah. Um, I had my body cam on. Yeah, basically, I had my body cam on from the time we left PD for the driving test to the second I put him in jail. Because it still said that I had my body cam on the whole time, but it didn't give me nothing, like no notification, or anything. Because usually it tells me when my body cam turns on, like it will tell me like when it's starting, and usually whenever I end it, it tells me, or whenever it crashes, it tells me like my Twitch stream stopped, but it kept rolling, and after I um turned my body cam off, now I can't find anything. All right.
All right, so yeah, since you're bringing it to our attention and you're not hiding it from anyone, um, what we're going to do is give you a verbal warning. This warning will show up in the reprimand chat, just so we have it marked and copied down. Because if you were to get another warning, then it would turn into a reprimand, as as two warnings turn into a reprimand. Um, So basically, since you know that, it was a malfunction, since you brought it to our attention, since you're being honest and, bringing that integrity into our faction, which we very much appreciate, it's just going to be a verbal warning. Like I said, it will show up on the reprimand page, but will not do anything with your badge or faction rank or anything.
All right. Yeah, I don't care if I get a warning. I'd rather be honest than hide it from everyone. Even though this has nothing to do with me, it has to do with my internet or whatever. Um, I am gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything.
Yeah, and that's why we want, integrity in our PD faction. A lot of people don't do that. Sorry, I've tickled my throat, NRP. But a lot of people don't do that, so the fact that you're doing that is good, and we really appreciate that, Matthews. So like I said, just a verbal warning. Obviously, if it happens again, we'll figure out what happens when it comes to that point. But hopefully, it doesn't happen again. So yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. If it like starts loading on my screen, I'm gonna just completely restart my screen, my live stream, and all that. If it does that again, I'm just whenever it starts like randomly doing that circle as if it's loading, I'm gonna restart it. Or if it freezes or whatever like that, I'm gonna just restart it to make be on the safer side.
Yeah, and sometimes what I like to do, because I also use Twitch, NRP, I like to like before I add the violations, I like kind of scroll down and I look to see if it's still working, and then I kind of go back up.
Yeah. Um, that's what I did. Like before I put the violations on, I made sure it was still on from my laptop NRP and my phone. Um, I was watching myself through my screen and also um my laptop NRP to make sure that it didn't crash or whatever like that. Um, but it was still going. But whenever I ended it to put it in the Discord NRP, it just wasn't there.
Yeah, no, it happens. Like I said, we appreciate you bringing it to our attention, though.
No, you're welcome. I'd like to get the best experience as this is my first time in PD. So I'm still learning everything, the violations, all that. Um, I've never really been in the city, so that could be also another reason why it could have like disappeared or whatever. I'm not too sure because I don't know. I've really been in city. I'm NRP. I'm usually more of someone that goes to army. But I wanted to change my routine a little bit and try a different faction because I've been doing army NRP for the past year since I've started this game.
Yeah, of course. All right. King, you got all that right?